It's time for Carole and Carmella on The Buzz, One Voice Radio.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the Buzz Talk Show. I'm your girl, Carmella.
And I am your girl, Carole.
What's up, you guys?
What's going on?
So guess what?
What?
You're tuning in to what?
OneVoiceRadio.com.
And we're twinning on YouTube. Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's going
What's
on,
going on,
y'all?
you guys? So guess what?
What?
What is today?
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, my God.
What?
Y'all ready?
What?
Y'all ready?
Ready.
It's Wednesday.
Hey.
It's Wednesday. Hey. We had to hit it, you guys. I prepared y'all.
Because it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Hump day, as we say.
Get you over those Wednesdays.
Absolutely.
Yes. How you feeling? I hope we got you feeling better now that we hit that.
Want you all to groove with us.
Yeah. If you weren't feeling good, I hope you're feeling better now.
Absolutely. After our little corny, mix or
You
whatever.
know,
I don't know
I'm
what you
getting
want
in
to
the
call it.
studio. It's Wednesday.
Okay.
You looking out for that album from the Buzz.
Gotcha. From Carmella.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna hit your ass right along with it.
Okay. We're gonna have some fun with that.
You
You
know,
get us there. I'm there. I'm there.
hey, you know we gotta do it every Wednesday.
Every single Wednesday we
Yes,
have to
yes.
do it. We have to come on. We have to buzz with you all because we be what? Buzzing.
Hey,
Gotta
got
have
to.
fun. So before we get started, Carmella,
Every
our
week.
infomercial?
every week, we gonna
Every
do
week.
this every week.
In and out. We coming in with it. We coming out with it.
Hey,
That's how we do it.
you know how we do it. So I told you how to find us on YouTube. Well, we're on YouTube and we're on One Voice Radio. So if you're on the opposite, go to the opposites and download, which is onevoiceradio.com. Go to YouTube. It's The Buzz with Carole and Carmella. We're on TikTok, Facebook, IG. That's The Buzz. Also, we have a Buzz group on Facebook. On TikTok, it's The Buzz Twins. Hey, y'all, hey. Also, we have our actual website where you can go and find all our shows. They're not, like face-to-face like this on YouTube, but they are recorded. You can go back and listen, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're also on all other platforms like Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify. It's Google us.
Google
us. You'll
Google
find
us.
And if you have a hard time finding any of those platforms, you can simply email us. We love the emails. It's the Buzz Talk 411@gmail.com.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because we want everybody in these, over 170 countries to be able to find us, to be able to enjoy us, buzz with us. Like she said, she have us doing some stuff over there on TikTok. So you all, if you have not start following us over there, please go do so. We'll follow you back because we like to have fun and we see some serious stuff over there.
Ooh, y'all think we could have,
Yeah, so we don't do half as much as some people over there on TikTok. But anyway. But how was your weekend?
Ooh, how was it?
How was it? As usual, of course, we worked, we played, we had a good time. It's, of course, as we said last week, is football. Y'all, she's serious about that. She's totally serious about that. It was football again this weekend. Of course, as we always say, we rep and we love us some Alabama.
Roll Tide.
But baby, I promise you, it was last week game. It was like, I like them like that. People say, well, that's not a good game because, we just, that's how I like it.
55.
That's how I like it. I like it like that. But this week made you want to need to pop some extra pressure pills and
Ooh.
all that kind of stuff. It was stressful. It was an early game. It was a good game. But you all, when I tell you,
Things are nail biter.
yeah. And we had, like we said, we had to work this weekend. We had some stuff we needed to do. So we was out early, out running errands, doing some stuff while the game was on, granted. However, you need to know that we do have the app on our phone. So as we were running errands, and we ended up in Wally World, Walmart. Yeah. Like last 5-10 minutes of the game.
It wasn't even 5 minutes.
You all, no, we was in there before the last 5 or 10
Okay.
minutes. But when it got down to that part, it was like 2 minutes. You know, I'm pushing a little buggy on, I was getting the stuff we need to get, as both of us separately have our phones watching the game. I had to it's like a car. I had to pull over to get out the way of other people because I was stopping traffic coming through trying to see these last plays because I was like, come on, Alabama.
It was a nail biter.
It really was. They pulled it off. It was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. Yeah, they had so many penalties and just mistakes and everything. And I mean,
Granted, they are freshmen, but we got some work to do.
yeah, but all of them are not freshmen. We had some of our true leaders. I will not call your name, Anderson. However,
Yeah, defensively,
Yes.
he is normally spot on.
yes,
But this last game, I don't know if it was too early for our boys or what.
I don't know what it
We had so
was.
many penalties.
I don't
this
know what it
time.
was, but you all, yeah, it was a win. And as we say, a win is a win. So
it
we
was
still
not pretty.
salute you. But I promise you, Nick Saban got them.
Oh,
He
definitely.
definitely got them. Because if he carried on like he did last week, and they were winning 55-0, can you imagine what he had to say to them this week?
This week, yeah.
I mean, they won by 1 point. And they literally pulled that out in the last 2-3 minutes. So it's like second quarter and
Honestly,
third quarter.
It was 30 seconds
Yeah. I mean,
because they was trying to go for the touchdown. We couldn't get that. Had to settle for a field goal.
yeah.
And it was literally like 15 seconds
it was not a pretty win.
at all.
But we still salute you because you won. But don't do that again.
Yeah.
Do not do that again. That was a no-no.
Yeah.
That was a serious
I think
no-no.
I got some great strings over here that came from stress.
Yeah,
out the
and
game.
I went over my pressure pill limits. Started chewing them like candy because it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was a good game. Of course, we share with you Alabama, but Alabama's not the only team that played this weekend. We know that. So let me just give you a couple of other teams that played just for GP purposes. Auburn played. They played this weekend, San Jose. They actually won 24-16.
Mhm.
So kudos to Auburn.
Let me say this too, though.
Okay.
They need some work too, because that's not a ranked team, and both of us need some work before we get to this Iron Bowl.
Yeah,
Let's say
definitely need to get it together, But they don't have to get theirs together. They don't
No,
want to.
they don't. But
They
I
don't
watched some of their game. I watched some of their game. They had a lot of mistakes and stuff.
But I
Like that-
mean, it happens. We understand. Nobody's perfect. We know that.
Right.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
But yeah, we just, it. Anyway, Tennessee and Pittsburgh. It was 34-27, Tennessee. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and say Alabama State with UCLA did not pull it off. It was UCLA 45, Alabama State 7. Okay, but we still go Hornets. AS. Yeah, so we're excited about, Alabama State, even though they didn't pull it off. Did we say Tennessee and Pittsburgh already? If I didn't, but anyway.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
LSU
and Southern. LSU, 65.
Were they in? I think they were in Death Valley.
I don't know if they were in Death Valley or not, but wherever they were, they beat them to death. So whether they were in Death Valley or not, yeah, LSU. Yeah. And then of course I'm not going to give you all, NFL or whatever, but Dallas did play this weekend, and that Tom Brady, Yeah, Dallas didn't pull it off. It was 19-3.
I watched some
Tom
of their
Brady.
games too, and it is mistakes. Even when you make the NFL, it's still mistakes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna, jump the gun, jump offside, do this, drop a ball, do all this kind of stuff or
But I
whatever.
know they feel bad by being beat by one of the oldest quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what he came back for. He said he think he still left some out there. Clearly he did.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, he's still,
Reed
he's still doing the thing. So until he feels like, he's through, cause he retired for every bit of 30 days. And he was
It's
like,
bad.
I'm not
done
hearing it
yet.
now. I'm not done yet. So,
And when I say passes are accurate, like he is really out there playing.
absolutely.
And little young old me is having issues walking some days.
But even with all of that, my number one ace, boom, coon, number one player, Trevon, is still doing his thing out there with the Montgomery Knights. They're Catholic, they're doing their thing, but hey, number 50, that's all you keep hearing out there. Number 50 with the carry, number 50 with the tackle. That's my number one.
50 with the touchdown.
Okay.
Let's say that. Number 50 with the
Touchdown, 2-point conversion, all of that stuff. He's doing his thing. So we might need to go ahead and call Nick and tell him, like, look,
hey,
go ahead.
Because
He's coming, he get ready. You got a couple more years. You got a couple more years. They just extended your contract for 10 more years. So
right.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be ready for you by
now
then.
they're saying 31 Anderson. They'll be saying 50 T.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna speak that into existence.
Speaking it. Speaking it into existence. So that was that little football highlight we wanted to give you all. But as well, we want to mention, because I know you would have to literally be under a rock if you did not hear about the passing of the Queen over the pond. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on last Thursday. But the thing that was so ironic with me was when they said that, they had called the family and said that they was concerned or something. I was like, okay, she's sick. Something's going on with her. And the reason I thought that was because 2 days prior to that, she had just did whatever it is that they do to get her new prime minister. That was the last picture that they had of her on that Tuesday. True enough, she had a little cane and everything, but the lady was out there shaking hands and getting, doing her new prime minister and everything on that Tuesday. And she passed away on that Thursday. So, I just thought maybe when they were saying it Thursday, that was the last thing I thought. I mean, I was thinking maybe she was sick and they was about to put her in the hospital or something along that line. But when they came across and said that she had passed away, I was like, wait, what? I was not expecting that because, like I said, she had just, took pictures on Tuesday. So when they said literally working up to the end, yeah, she was literally working until the end. And, yeah, and it has literally, of course, been all over the news, and it will be continually for the next week or so, because they're not even burying her until Monday. They have been doing so many different things, taking her different places, laying her out in the state for thousands and thousands of people to just walk through and see not even her casket. Her casket is draped, so you can't even see the casket itself. Right. But people just want to walk through and see her. And of course, they carried her in a glass Mercedes-Benz. They had a glass see-through, that you can see through. And from my understanding, what they're saying, she pretty much planned this. They've been, every so many years, because the lady was 90-something years old. She has been the queen for 70 years, 7 decades, 70 years. She's the only person that, so if you're under 70, this is the only person that as queen. And the thing about it is that was so interesting to me. They're totally different from how we do stuff. 70 years. where we get presidents like every 4 years.
Mhm.
You know, you can't even do it over 8 years.
Right.
And the thing about it is, now that she's gone, her son now is king. Of course, he will not be there doing it for 70 years because he
Okay.
already
70.
73. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
he will not. I can promise you. Yeah, I can promise you, he will not be there for 70 years. That's just not going to happen. But yeah, he went to sleep as a prince and woke up as a king. And unfortunately, it was because it was the passing of his mother. So it's like you have mixed feelings about that. Now you're the king, but it took your mother passing in order for you to get that title.
Right. That
You
sounds
know?
like a fairy tale. I went to bed as a prince and woke up as a king.
Yeah. But all of it changed. I mean, everybody's titles are changing, and it's just and I mean, it was just so much that I've learned because like I said, it's taking over television. Either you're just gonna have to turn it off or watch it, you know. And the thing is, of course, if you know anything about the Queen, she's known for her colors. Green,
Wardrobe.
right, green, loud green, lime green, blue, purple, pink, orange, name a color of the rainbow. And she has it, and she has a hat to match it. So whomever has been dressing her, I'm sure you're devastated as well.
I also seen like on Facebook, you know, people make topics and stuff like that. They ask, what are they gonna do with all her clothes? Like it's
Yeah.
a lot. From
Yeah.
the hats, the suits, the
A
purses.
lot. I mean, because they was even asking, like you say, she has a purse, and they was like, "What is she carrying in a purse?" You know, these are my little trinkets because she is not car keys. She's not driving. She's not driving. I mean, you know, she got a cell phone in there. It's a peppermint or something. What's
Had her lip
in?
gloss, a peppermint, and a piece of tissue.
No, it's not combs and brushes and stuff because that hair is all isn't it be stuck there. It's with the hat on. But like I say, if she has on an orange suit or orange jacket, the coats or whatever, it's an orange hat, lime green, lime. And they said that, you know, she was like, she's always around so many people. She wanted to stand out, and that you did.
Her
Now,
clothes are gonna be worth some money too.
Yeah, don't get it wrong, because I love loud. I like loud, flashy stuff or whatever. So, but yeah, everything she had, it was. I mean, if it was a purple suit or jacket, it was a purple hat, green, orange, red, whatever color of the rainbow she decided to wear. She was going to wear with her little purse in hand, and you know, yeah. So, yeah.
So her last days, baby, she was fashionable.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, again, something that I learned from watching this, because I was forced to watch it because it's all over the news, interrupting all kind of pictures and everything. But yeah, you have a certain, you know, like I said, she was there 70 years, period. And the next in line is her son, Prince. It was Prince Charles, now it's King Charles. And then his son, which is William. Now, the thing about it is, you would think it would go, because, you know, it was so much to do between William and Harry and all of that. You would think that it would go from William to Harry or so forth. No, because even with Prince Charles, he has 2 other brothers and a sister. They're just out of luck, because this is not how it goes. They are out of luck. I would be somewhere in the cut, you know, really upset. The more children that they have, that's who takes place. Just like Harry. Harry, don't even worry about it, because your brother got 3 children, and they have first come before you do. So even realizing now, we say it was Queen Elizabeth. Now we have a king. So from the way that they have the order, it's going to be, let me see, because I put this on here. It's Prince William, then his son, Prince George, then Princess Charlotte. So before we get another queen, we've got to go through Charles, William, and George.
Then don't let them live as long as she did and do 70 years.
Correct. Because it's going to be forever before you sing another song, because they've changed the song up. There was like some the queen. Now it's some the king. And it's going to be a long time before you say queen. But like I said, Harry will be sitting back there like, oh, boy, you got another daughter, another son? Because every time he has one, it just knocks him further and further back. So yeah, he's not. But they all have their own little titles and all that kind of stuff. I just found all of that quite interesting. Even down to her other sons and daughter, they didn't have a chance because after Prince Charles and then William, it goes to Prince William's children, you know, and then his brother's children. So it's like, I know they were probably thinking, so you're having another child. So,
so even to be in that position is like an honor because you just never know how it may fall.
Right.
And to be in that position, it's not like you say 4 to 8 years. You're in there as long as you live.
Yeah. And unless, because they were saying something, and I don't know all that. I'm not trying to get, you know, into that politics and figure that out, but they were saying something like, you know, if Prince Charles wanted to just like pass the torch to his son, he ain't gonna do that. Not right now anyway. But yeah, so I'm assuming that it is some type of protocol, maybe, that you could do that, but no, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. So yeah, but still, even if he did and they kept passing a little bit, you will not have a queen anytime soon. And like we said, not in our lifetime, because think about how many people are before little Princess Charlotte. Yeah. So this queen was the only person that I knew in my lifetime, you know, so, and a lot of other people, if you are under the age of 70, let me just clarify it for you. If you are under the age of 70, this is the only person you know, as far as, you know, running that country, Queen Elizabeth. And it will be a long time before you get another queen because it's just so many prince and all of that stuff. But that's enough history lesson on what's going on over the pond. They have our deepest sympathy because one thing that it did do, and hopefully they continue, it kind of maybe for a minute brought Harry and his brother William together. They went out to greet the people that were standing out there, and they had so many flowers. At this point, there could not be any other flowers in the flower shop over there. They have to be flying these flowers in on planes or something because everybody's bringing flowers and teddy bears and writing notes and everything. It just, yeah, so their flower shops got to be empty. Yeah, but like I said, if nothing else, hopefully maybe it mended a few fences between the brothers because that was really good to see them. But yeah, that's.
So Monday I'm gonna grab my hat, my finest outfit, you know, sit in front of the TV and watch the funeral.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. But anywho, it's a lot more that's going on before Monday. Yeah, so but Monday is supposed to be the funeral. So be prepared if you think you're gonna watch something else on television. Especially like on CNN and all that stuff. It's not gonna happen. But
this past Monday, they had the
Emmys. Yes, they had the Emmys. For those of you who watched the whole show, then we want to salute. We had the Brady Bunch come back. So you know, not all of them, but maybe the ones that's still here. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we saw Bobby, Greg, Marsha, and all that stuff.
There's a story.
Okay, but we want to salute Kenan Thompson because it was a privilege. It was a privilege to be able to even be asked to do that. So congrats to you. Of course, you're still as silly as ever, and you showed that in the opening and all of that. So, like I said, we didn't watch the whole thing, but salutes to everyone that got an award. We did see Oprah, presenting and all of that. She started off, and I think she was saying out of all of the, different things, it was only 25 awards that was going to be given out. And can you imagine how many people were nominated for that? And it's only going to be 25. Yeah. So kudos to that as well as for the Emmys and to Mr. Keenan Thompson. Yeah. Kudos. But yeah, so of course I want to give you all my what?
Quote quote
for this week. Yeah, because I will not be called out again. No, Lisa. But anyway, my quote is, just in case no one told you today, you're doing great. I believe in you. You got this. You are enough. Now, just in case nobody else told you, the buzz told you. Because sometimes people need to hear that. People don't support as much as they should or as much as they could. They just don't. But you can't let that deter you. You can't let that distract you from your goal. It is so often, so often, because we tell you again, of course, the radio station is for motivation, it's for music, it's for entertainment. And the buzz the same way. We come on here and we try to give you some current things that's going on. Periodically have guests on to share different stuff with you. But regardless, we're going to be here just for enjoyment, for motivation, for encouragement. That's what we do.
Right.
Because so many people don't have anyone that does that. There's so many entrepreneurs out there that feel like maybe they're in this thing all by themselves because they don't get that pat on the back, or they don't get, you might not get it this time. What we say, delayed doesn't mean denied. Exactly. It could be delayed, but it's not necessarily denied.
Right.
It might not be the time for it.
Right. You got people that actually, they're on the outside looking in, they think you got it. You're holding yourself up, and they're looking on the outside like, oh my gosh, they're doing this, they're doing that. They, got a smile on their face, not knowing on the inside, you battling. You on your last leg, you really ready to give up. But them looking at you like you're giving them hope. So continue, fighting through that, because it's somebody watching and want to be in your shoe, not knowing that your shoe is full and you ready to just give up.
But that's the thing. You gotta stay motivated. You gotta stay encouraged. You have to. Again, we were out this weekend and we ran into this young lady in one of the stores that we were in, and she was just telling us about her, the business that she's doing, what she wants to do with her daughter, and how she was just encouraged and motivated by just seeing us and knowing the things that we're doing. So just to be able to help somebody along that, we don't know her. We just struck up a conversation with her because we was in the store making a purchase.
Shopping.
Yeah, that's how she started asking us questions. And one thing led to another, and we just started talking to her. And the thing is, people, one little thing you could say, because she was like, oh my goodness.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I was able to talk to you guys. You gave me that extra push. You got a card.
And it went from there, because when we started talking about a card, we started giving you a card, we started telling you what we're doing, how we're doing it, and all this kind of stuff. Don't give us that opportunity, because we're gonna run on it. We absolutely gonna run on it. And that's why we always say multiple streams of income, plan B, C, D, and E, because sometimes when one thing might be slow or not going like you wanted, you need something else. And she's working a full-time job, but she wants to be that entrepreneur. She has a business that she has went and got her license and everything for, but she's still working. So in the meantime, she's working there while she's building up her business. And that might just been the push that she needed to hear from us, a word of encouragement. because she was even talking about her daughter, relating her daughter to Carmella. And it was like, I wish my daughter would do this. And I wish, and who knows that, that might be something that she can do to help elevate her daughter to go further or to do more or whatever. So you just, if no one else tells you that, positive, speak positive, you got to do it for yourself.
Yeah. You just, again, I say, you just never know who's watching, who's listening, who's paying attention. Cause people love saying, oh, I love you guys, relationship. I love what you guys do, da 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 da. But everybody's relationship is no, it's not like that. But we can work together, It's still, I know the difference, mother and daughter, but we do everything together and it just works that way. So she said she wants the same thing for her daughter. So we were able to brighten her day, and she wants that same relationship to, happen with her daughter doing a business and, just moving forward in life. Because she said she wants multiple streams of income.
Exactly. And we tell you that, our business, One Voice Worldwide or C&D Enterprises, whichever, may not be your business. Actually, if it's something that you're trying to do, the One Voice, because like we said, we're going to plug it, but it may be a means to whatever else it is that you're trying to do, but you cannot give up. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're trying to do. You just got to keep going no matter how many no's you get, no matter how many people tell you that's not going to work. It's working for somebody. We're so quick not to support each other. We'll go out and support anybody else than somebody else that you know. I mean,
it's always a popularity thing. So, same way Facebook started. When he first started Facebook, nobody wanted to be a part. Now Facebook is one of the top, social medias, with TikTok and everything else. It had to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
Somebody believed, and it just kept building from there. But you got so many people that hate, but they want to jump bandwagon once it's already struck.
You got to get in the trenches. You got to be ground floor. You got to build it one level at a time, one step at a time. As we say, you got to crawl before you can walk.
Amazon was not booming the way it is. It was always like eBay. So now look at Amazon.
I mean, think about it. And we tell you all of the time about our hot shot mall, our mega mall. Of course, you got to start somewhere. Oh, nowhere are we in comparison to Amazon. We're not trying to compete with Amazon by no means,
right.
But if we offer some of the same things that Amazon has, why not try it out?
Even some of the other ones, you have like Shein and I can't even think out of them, but you have other sites that people love to shop on, and you sit there and tell them, oh, I have my own, mall, here you go. They'll still sit there and type in Amazon, Shein. Okay, well, next.
But it's okay, because a lot of that is from people that you personally know, seriously. You will have more success and more from people, strangers.
The unknown.
Exactly. Than you will from the people that you know. So it's okay. Keep going after the unknown. Keep going after the strangers and build the way you want to build, because you have people, as we say, lurking, watching, seeing what's going on, but it's okay. And we're not just talking about us personally. We're talking about so many other people that have said the same thing to us with so many different businesses, just like she was talking about One Voice. I mean, just like she was talking, see, I got One Voice on the brain all the time. Facebook, we use Facebook all of the time. That's where we get a lot of our business from. People inbox us all of the time asking about something that we're doing. So of course, we're going to be on social media. We're going to continue to post and all this kind of stuff. And that's what we try to encourage other entrepreneurs to do. Just because, don't worry about those likes. Trust me. Do not worry about the likes, because they see it, they inbox, or they'll see you out somewhere and be like, oh, I saw your show, I did this. We would have never known that you saw it because you didn't like it or share it or anything, which is fine. That's why I said we've learned not to worry about people that's not liking or sharing or what have you. It's okay, because somebody else is. Like we said, it be some of the ones that do not know you. We are on in 170 countries, and we get so much love from so many people that we have never met, never laid eyes on, don't know anything about us, but they're so encouraging. You know, they send encouraging comments and thoughts and everything. And they just wish, some just wish us the best of luck, you know, wish us success and all this kind of stuff. Strangers, people that we don't even know.
Right.
So, you know, we're encouraged by that. Just like we encouraged her, pass it on. You know, if you can help somebody, help them. You know, don't let them go through the struggles that you maybe had to go through.
Right.
If it's not going to hurt you, why not help them?
And it's always struck by having that good attitude, that good spirit, you know. It was just a simple, like we said, we're conversating like, oh yeah, we always like to, you know, buy the same thing, do the same things, y'all can see, you know.
As you can see on YouTube.
Yeah. So whoever's not on YouTube, go on over so you can see us. But yeah, everything, a lot that we do is times two. So she was like, oh my gosh, I love that. And it just started going like a snowball.
Yeah.
It just started getting bigger and bigger and
To
bigger.
the point she was like, oh, let me write this down. Oh, let me get your card. Oh my God, this and that. And it was just a wonderful conversation on both ends.
And it was a genuine conversation.
Exactly.
It wasn't like we were trying to be a salesman. Hey, here you go.
We just went to make a purchase. I wanted what I wanted. We made the purchase, and she just was like, so what? And it just went from there. And I mean, I literally enjoyed the conversation because realizing that was a perfect stranger.
Right.
You know, I could have had the same conversation with somebody that I knew it wouldn't have went the same. It would not have went the same. So you just want
the joy she had in speaking with us, and like I said, enjoying the conversation herself and knowing what we are, what we do. She just was on team.
Exactly. So let me read this quote again because I want you to understand it. Just in case no one told you today, you're doing great. I believe in you. You got this. You are enough. Understand that and believe that you've got to encourage yourself. We tell you that all of the time. If no one else tells you, the buzz told you today, and you've got to know that, because I promise you, it'd be so easy to say, like, you know what, I quit, I give up. But we tell you again, if someone else did it before you, what makes you any different?
Right.
It might take you longer to do it. It actually may take you longer to do it than someone else, but so what? If you have dreams and goals and aspirations, follow them through, no matter how long it takes. I had a passion for that. I didn't want to sound like I was fussing just now, but it's a passion. I'm passionate about what I'm saying to that degree, because I don't want anyone to steal your joy, regardless, of whatever it is. If it's something that you're striving to do, do it. Just do it. Like Michael Jordan said, just do it.
Okay. Okay. Nike.
Hey, just do it. Just do it. Hey, it is what it is. But that's us for this week, you all. We, of course, gonna come on, gonna have fun with you, gonna share some information with you, gonna let you know a little stuff that's going on in the news and all of that,
inspire you,
encourage you, motivate you, all of that good stuff, because it is what it is.
That's what we're here for on this Wednesday.
Yay!
Through that hump day. But before we get on out of here, you know what I gotta do.
Before you do that, I know what you gotta do. We tell you every week, Padow, the mindset of a champion. And this is the person who if you think we're talking to you about inspiration and encouragement, you want the book, you want to get inside his mindset so you'll understand what's going on, why we feel so passionate about what we're doing. Exactly. You got to think it. You got to think it. So yeah, you can go to Amazon, you can get the book. You can also go to his website, samoram.com. He's doing mentoring. He's doing motivational speaking. Book him. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. If you can, because he got so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, reach out and touch him. Now, Carmella is going to give you our closing infomercial. So we can just get out of here for this week.
Yeah. So I told you during our, inspirational time, go on over to YouTube so you can see us, so you can see our passion, our faces, how we smile, how we talk with our hands, all that. All of that, all of that.
Okay.
The Buzz Talk Show with Carole and Carmella. Also, download the app so you can listen to that good music. One Voice Radio on your Apple or Android devices. We're on all social media platforms, which is Facebook, TikTok, IG, Google Podcasts. We have our actual website, which is thebuzztalkshow.com. You can listen to all our shows, from teachers to fitness, relationship, the list goes on.
Whatever.
We got, plenty shows in store for you, you guys. Also, if you like to be on the show, email us, the Buzz Talk Show the Buzz Talk 411 at gmail.com. Email us. We've been enjoying the emails, but if you would like to be on the show, just email us, let us know. We'll let you know how to get on with us. But what's that?
That's it. Other than I want to share with you again, T.O.
That's my shawty.
Yes, as we said, this is the buzz, and we can do how we want to do it. What we want to do is talk about T.O.
And if you want your baby shouted out, we say email us.
Email us. But until you do, we're gonna just keep talking about T.O. Because number 50 with the carry, with the tackle, with the kick, with the touchdown, with all of that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Nick Saban, do you hear us? Can you
right.
hear us?
All right.
Come on, get them.
Yes.
Get them while he's hot. Anyway, you all, as usual, we had so much fun this week.
Yes.
Look forward to buzzing with you again next week.
But until next time.
No, we're not gonna give it to them to go out again.
Oh, well, y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Hey,
it's Wednesday. Hey, it's Wednesday. Hey, hey.
She's so excited to get out of here. She didn't even want to give it to you.
Exiting out. They got it the first time, so the second time,
Okay. Well, yeah. Until next time, we out.
Entertainment and empowerment. We are One Voice Radio.